Now, hello students. Today we are continuing the same chapter of geography lesson number 15, map and map reading. As in earlier video we studied about the map. What is map? When we talk about map, map is the representation of the earth or part of it on a flat surface to a scale. Then we studied about the uses of map. Map are used to understand the detailed information of a particular area or any relief features, or it helps in navigating ships and for pilot also, and for making any by cities, locating cities, etc. are the uses of maps. Now today we are going to study about the directions. Directions play a very important role in maps. When we talk about direction, there are four main direction, or we can say cardinal direction. These are north, south, east and west. North, south, east and west, these are four, we can say, cardinal directions. Now again, north, south, east and west, these are four directions which are known as cardinal direction. Now there are also sub directions, or we can say intermediate points. Between north and east is northeast, between south and east is southeast, and between southwest is southwest, and between west and north is northwest. Now these northeast, southeast, southwest and northwest, all these four, these are intermediate points, or we can say sub direction. Now there are four major directions, or we can say cardinal directions: north, south, east and west. Now there are sub direction and intermediate points. Between north and east is northeast, southeast, southwest and northwest. When we talk about map, in map, north is always shown on top, and through this we can find all other directions. In map, suppose this is a map, north will be always shown on top of it. Then we can say opposite is south, or downward is south, then it is east, and then it is west. Now next are conventional signs and symbols. These conventional signs and symbols also play a very important role in map. Now what are these conventional signs and symbols? Map uses a set of standard signs. Again, map uses a set of standard signs and symbols to show certain features. To show certain features on the map, there are certain signs and symbols used, and these are internationally accepted. Now why we use these signs and symbols? With the help of these symbols, it becomes easy to read and understand maps. Through these conventional signs and symbols, it is easier to read or understand map. Now there are some example of these conventional signs and symbols. Now PO stand for post office. If in a map it is written PO, it means it is post office. PS, it stands for police station. Now if it is a triangle, it shows it is a tube well, and when it is round and it is darkened, it is a well with a line. Now two lines are drawn and they show metal road, or that particular area has a pakka road. Now again, directions, there are four major direction or cardinal direction: north, south, east, west, and there are four intermediate points or sub direction: northeast, southeast, southwest and northwest. Now there are conventional signs and symbols. What are these conventional signs and symbols? Map uses a set of standard signs and symbols to show certain features, and these symbols and signs are internationally used. And why we use these conventional signs and symbols? Because with the help of these symbols, it becomes easy to read and understand maps. Now example, PO stand for post office. These are only few. There are many which are given in your book. I have only selected the few one. Now PO stand for post office, PS for police station, triangle for tube well, and a circle with darkened one is well with a line, and metal road means Pakka road. These are some of the example of the conventional signs and symbols.